Hello, we are back to build the Old Town Lego set from the March wave of sets. I see if anybody else jumps on, and when y'all do, we will begin by opening bag 17. We will open it up. For some, oh, I pulled the sticker sheet out. Hello, Jay. You made it. Glad you made it. We're just about to open bag 17. I just figured I'd wait for somebody to be on the show. I just finished dinner and we'll open one or two more packs. We do have a minifigure to build in this pack, which is the 17 out of 42. Yep, actually 17 out of 44. Yeah, we got a lot to pump through. We have the yeah, pretty close. I thought it was 45 for like a while until I saw the instruction manual earlier today and I saw it was 44. Where's your little accessory? Oh, it was in the main pack. Okay. So for this pack, we have the administration agent. There we go. Nothing special. No double-sided face. I like the hair. Interesting. Never had a piece like that before. And then the sunglasses. Pretty cool. Nothing special. I don't know. We have only Faith left from 18 to 21, so she'll probably be in 20 or 21 if I had to take a guess. But I think now we're gonna build the roof of the postman's office and then try to build up is what I think what I saw what we're building now. When I'm done building this, I just want to add up the times I've been live streaming just to see how long it took me to build this. Because I think I'm already like over 5 hours or something like that. I've had 2 live streams over 2 hours and one, I think 2 over an hour. My other one earlier was like 2 hours, I think. Maybe 3. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll have anybody else join just because it is really late. Everybody else who was on earlier was on at like 1 a.m. Which is kind of crazy that people are up at 1 a.m. watching my live streams. Oh, hey, you're still up. Wow, you're up late. How was dinner? I'm gonna have tacos. I had tacos too. I had tacos again, second night in a row. We normally do meals 2 nights in a row. But yeah, we had tacos again, so it was pretty good. Can't complain. Cannot go wrong with tacos. Hello, Alias, and what time is it there in Germany? Should be 1:43 in the morning, right? I think it's a 6-hour time difference between us. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure Germany's in the same time zone as France and Italy. 6 hours. I've never been to Germany, but I want to go soon. I'm going to Spain next year in this last, I guess this year. I'm going to Spain. Not sure when, but I think in maybe June or something like that. Sometime around there. And then been to Paris and London, and Rome, Venice, Florence, Sorrento, which is on the Italian coast. What else we go? Oh, and Athens in Greece. That's all the places I've been in Europe. It's only 5:54 p.m. here. Yeah, you're on California time. I know you're not in California, but you're on California's time zone, correct, Jay? I always go by big states because there's like New York time, Texas time, California time, and I feel like there's one more time zone. I think I call that one Colorado time. I don't know. I have a friend in Colorado, so I just call it Colorado time. Mountain time? That's what it's called. I knew that. Yeah, I always call the time zone I'm in New York time. I'm not actually from New York, but just because the time change every once in a while where it gets confusing between EST and ESD, I just call it New York time just because it's easier to call year round than trying to remember what time zone it is. Sure you did. Yeah, definitely. I definitely knew that. Ooh, what does this say? 23? Oh. It goes this way. This is gonna look so good when the set's finished. This is such a beautiful set, not gonna lie. I'm very glad I picked it up. Let's see, there's this thing and this thing. Should I do live streams of the blacksmith shop and character display when I get them? I'm thinking about it. Yes, yeah, sounds good. I'll do it. Because I'll probably finish this set. By the time I finish this set, those two will probably be in. So I'll probably knock out the display first, just because it's short. I'll do that in a single live stream. And then I'll do the blacksmith shop. Should take me 1 or 2 for the blacksmith shop. Depending on how heavy school is, but display definitely one live stream. Just knock it all out. I'm excited to get the Master of Lightning and the Master of Earth, which is Cole's grandfather. I'm not sure what I'm building right now. Oh, okay, so this is going to be the sign for the post office. So this thing that I'm building right here is just going to go right here on top of the post office. I just grabbed this and there it is. Alright, I found it. Where'd it go? There it is. Every time I touch this set, something falls off. It's like a curse with Lego. This is actually kind of a small one. Will you also live stream surrounding the season 4 sets? Yeah, I might. Yeah, I definitely might. I might do a live stream talking about them. Or maybe I'll just do a long form video. I'm not sure. Let me get it attached to the sign. Okay, so there's a space there. So that's what the front of it looks like now. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll definitely try to do more live streams going forward. Definitely when I build sets and stuff like that, so I think that'll be pretty neat. Alright, I gotta rotate it back so I can do this step. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of videos to post once I complete these new sets. I have a lot of figures I want to show off. I'll probably post one tonight. In my opinion, the Treehouse set is a worst Season 4 set. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I'm not a fan of the build, and I'm not a fan of the vehicles. They're just... I think the minifigure selection is really good, but I think the price for the... what you're getting in the sets is just outright. Maybe you have to see him in the show, but Zane's helicopter, I mean, we've gotten how many Zane's helicopters? And then Kai's bike, and we've gotten how many of those? So it's not exactly like something new. If it would be like Jay's bike or something like that, that'd be cool. Or maybe Cole's or something like that. But a Kai bike and a Zane helicopter, like, alright, we've seen it before. Alrighty, where does this go? It goes right here. Okay, so we're finally building the roof. Yeah, I might do a live stream when the when the March wave drops. And maybe I'll even pull a Tanner Fishies and do like a Kahoot live stream. That might be fun, if I can figure it out. I've said the J's in the treehouse because I'm not gonna buy that set. Yeah, I might just get the J secondhand. They shouldn't include the vehicles at all, or include smaller vehicles. Yeah, I feel like they really there was too much in that set for it to be good. I mean, it's not bad, but the treehouse build is really weird, and the vehicles, they seem really, I'm not sure if they're like, I'm really not sure how to describe it. I have no idea. They're just not my favorite vehicles ever. They feel kind of scrappy. What I think is funny is the early leaks, when they were coming out, said that we were, what the, yeah, where's this going? Oh, I missed a complete entire page. Okay. When the leaks were coming out, it was actually Zane and Pixels battle with the treehouse, and I think it's funny that the final one didn't even come with a Pixel and only came with a Zane. Maybe we get Draconis J and Ninjago magazine. Yeah, maybe. I wish my country in the United States did magazines, but they do not because we're lame. Else, I would definitely have that Frack minifigure, but instead it's like $30. It's like $10 for the Frack magazine, but it's like $30 shipping from England. And it's like, I can't pay $30 in shipping. I just hope we get a Frack in the March wave, because I do want to set with Frack. So as long as Frack doesn't come in like a $500 set, I'll probably end up getting it just for him. I just didn't get the Ninja Combat Vehicle from the last wave, just because I got like every other set from that wave. I think the Rontu and the the Ninja Combat Vehicle were the only two that I did not get from that wave. Kai's bike is way too similar to the red bike of the car from Season 3 Part 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks exactly the same. Like, I think it's a little bit bigger, and it doesn't combine, but it's like, at the end of the day, they're basically the same thing. I don't get it. Like, just make it for a different character. It can't be that hard. Where did that thing go? Huh. Frack, yeah, I really wish his minifigure had pupils. It would be so much better if the Frack had pupils. I don't mind him without it, but I do think it looks kind of funky. What? I'm very confused. I think I missed another step. Oh, no I didn't. I did not miss another step. I just put that piece in the wrong spot. Did I? I'm very confused here. Oh, that's where I went wrong. Okay. I see where I went wrong now. Did I? No. I think I messed up. Do you think Loyalist and Glorilla will actually fight or just command? I think they'll fight. I think the acid monster, the elemental monsters will be like the main bad guys of the season. What the hell? I think I messed up big time here. There's not supposed to be a 2-stud gap right here. There's only supposed to be a 1-stud gap. And I'm confused on how that happened. Maybe what I did was when I put this here, I shouldn't have. I have this, and then right after that I have, oh, this goes here. No. That still gives me a 2-stud gap. Oh, I see where I went wrong. Never mind. I'm good. I need to shift everything over 1. So this needs to come up. Yeah, I messed up big time on this. I hope so. We need awesome fights. Season 3 couldn't get me with the Dragonians in the 5. Yeah, I do hope we get some really good fight scenes in here. That would be so good. Good. Oh. We're gonna start this entire thing over because we messed up. We have to start this thing over. Yeah, I'm really hyped for season 3. I think season 4. Sorry, I think season 4 will be really good. Okay, so let's start back here. Get this going. 2 studs. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Wait, maybe it is. Okay, that's right. I'm confused on where I went wrong with this set. Where did I go wrong? Oh, that's where I went wrong. Okay, I think we're good if we start back here now. should. This thing goes here. Okay. Let's try this again. Season 4 must be a masterpiece again or I'll crash out. Yeah. Season 2 was probably the best Dragons Rising season so far. This set is confusing. Yeah, it really is, because where this sign had it, what I had previously is this stud is just exposed. So I kind of put it there to match it up, and I was an entire stud back. So instead of it, there's supposed to be a gap right here, and I had a 2 stud gap, and I was very confused. I'm kind of disappointed in Dragons Rising just because it isn't as good as other seasons. Yeah, I think Season 2 of Dragons Rising was really good, but I feel like Season 3 was good, but underwhelming compared what the hype was. I feel like they just destroyed it with the hype. Because it was so hyped up, the Forbidden 5 were like, gonna be good, and then they just ruined it. But I feel like because they're only really set up Season 4 at like the last few minutes of Season 3 Part 2, I think we might actually have a good season on our hands here. I don't know, I'm personally excited for Season 4. Especially, I hope it drops March 5th, I think is what they said it was going to drop. So I'm very excited if that's true. That's going to be so cool. Because I think the last one was like mid-April. Though I guess now, do you guys want to start taking bets on how early Season 4 Part 2 will leak? I got it leaking and the night Season 4 Part 1 comes out. Actually, you know, at this rate, it'll probably come out before Season 4 Part 1 does. About OG lasers, as they say, ruined the whole show while the show ended with Crystallized. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand why people are hating so much on the Dragons Rising. I think they're just blinded by nostalgia and like can't handle the fact that there's something different. And you're like, just give it a chance. It's actually really good. But people cannot see that. Okay, I think I got this set right now. Hopefully. We're about to find out. This is where I messed up last time. Should be good now. This goes here. And this goes here. This goes here. People say OG is more mature and Dragon's Rising is too childish. I disagree with that. Just because I feel like I don't feel like either of them were really childish. Oh, hi Kai, welcome back to the stream. We are building bag 17 of the Old Town, and this is currently what we have is the post shop, and we're just currently building the roof. And I'm not sure where you left the last stream, but I don't know if you saw the end of bag 16, so here's the door, back side of the postman's office, or the mailman. I told you guys I was going to do it again. It's the mailman, not the postman. And it's probably not going to be the last time I do that, so. So we're almost done with bag 17 here, and then I think we're going to start building the Faith shop, if I'm not mistaken. If we're not going to finish up this roof. I think we're going to finish up the roof in this bag and then start on the top level in the next bags. set is so detailed. Every like aspect of it is just incredibly detailed. I mean, look at this roof. Like, how detailed is that? And we're not even done. Jeez, where did they go? Oh, these are gonna be flat ones. Oh, that needs to be flat. Especially the atmosphere in Dragon's Rising is way darker than Season 5 and 8. Dragon's Rising is 100% not childish. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I don't feel like... I feel like the spectral beings, I mean, absorbing souls and like the whole blood moon and shattering your goodness, like how is that childish? What do you do when you have no more room for big sets? Buy a new shelf and buy a new house, I guess. I did not have room for this, but I brought an entire shelf that my mom used to use for school, so I just cleared it out, and she wasn't happy about that, but I did it anyway. And she didn't tell me to put it back, so I just kind of kept it in my room, which is where Tournament Temple City was, and now I'm going to move Tournament Temple City back to its old spot, and the old town is going to take up this spot. So, I'll do a full collection tour once I finish building all the legacy sets, if you guys would like that. Another long form video I need to get out. I would like it, yeah, I'll definitely try to do that one. I'll try to do an in-depth, maybe like all the sets, like all the displays and stuff, and then maybe I'll do all my minifigures, like separately, or something like that. I don't know, I'll figure it out. To be honest, I sold a few sets, but now I'm back to thinking about buying Season 4 stuff in Legacy. Yeah, I've never sold the Lego set, to be honest. Like, never. I just kind of have an emotional attachment to all my Legos just because I've had them so long. And I gotta fit out here so I can grab 18 and 19. Alright. Start in bag 18. Faith does not come in bag 18, unfortunately. Maybe 19, maybe 20, maybe 21. I don't honestly know where I find all the money to buy this. It's just like, my bank account's just like, hey, here's a new wave, and you can just randomly have like a bunch of money to buy new sets. I'm like, alright. I always ask for money for Christmas and my birthday, and that's basically my spending, and then what I get from like working, doing different jobs and stuff, so. Same today, I sold speeders from Chima. I cried a lot. Dude, you the speeders from Chima? That's so cool. I wish I had a Chima set, like, at all. Yeah, I could not bear to give up my Legos right now. I'm like, I don't know. I just like have an emotional attachment to everything. Like, just all the memories I've made, like, building it, putting it together, and, like, making videos of, and just playing with, like, over the years as I've grown up. It's just like, I can't let go. I can let go of anything except for Legos. Like, there's a lot of stuff, like, yeah, I don't like this anymore, that I used to really like, but Legos has never been one of them. Oh, we're building bag 18 now, so it doesn't tell me what we're building, but apparently we're finishing up this. I think the roof and just adding some other stuff. Oh, I think we're starting to build the base. I have no idea what I'm building or where this goes. My first speeder was King Crown is Cracker's dead. I didn't even know they made a speeder for him. I need to rewatch Chima so bad. I remember all the characters and stuff, but it's like my mind's kind of foggy on the plot. I remember like a little bit here and there, but not everything perfectly. Yo, Uncle Ferdinand. What's up? We are building bag 18 of the old town. This is taking a while. I know you got the, you're going back 38. You are way ahead of me. But I guess, I don't know if you've been working on it in the morning. I haven't been building it all in the morning. I've been trying to do school in the morning, and then afternoons I just live stream. Yeah, this set takes forever. I think I started build. What time did I start live streaming, guys? Like around my time would be around 1. I think. Yeah, it does look really good. Yeah, I would. If you have $300 lying around, this is definitely a good set to buy if you like pretty displays. Good set, fantastic minifigures. Cannot go wrong with it. Except the price. It's just really expensive. That's the only thing. But I guess the price is justified when it has this many pieces and it's this big, so. Oh, this thing go. Where does this thing go? Goes. Here. Oh, this is where this comes in. Okay. That goes there. Alright. Oh, the mailbox. That's what's we're building now. Okay. 32. That was easy. I grabbed the right sticker sheet first try. I guess that's cool. Inside the little envelope in for the mail. Cool. I'm sure that my supermarket won't have the old town. The local toy store shut down last year after many, many years. Ah, oh, that's sad. I guess you don't have a Lego store near you. I have to drive like an hour to go to the Lego store, so I went on around noon yesterday, so the first when it came out, but I was gonna get this blacksmith shop and character display, but unfortunately they sold the last blacksmith shop about 10 minutes before I got there. So this is a fancy mailbox. There's a toy aisle in the mentioned supermarket. Yeah, really the only place I go to buy Legos, it's like an hour away, and then I have a Bricks and Minifigs. And then I guess I have a Walmart like 15 minutes away, but Walmart doesn't carry anything unless it's $20 set, and nobody wants it, so. They never carry the stuff that I actually want. They carry like every Star Wars set, but never any Ninjago sets. My Walmart is terrible about that. Where is that piece? There it is. I drove my mom to Legoland Discovery in Germany. It took 3 hours. I have a Legoland. The nearest Legoland to me is about 10-hour drive. So I've only been once. My Walmart never has anything. My Target never has anything either. I haven't been in Target in forever. I don't even remember the last time I went to Target. Yeah, it is a long drive. It's the one in Orlando, so it's about 10 hours for me. Maybe 11. So I've only been once, and that was where I got my Monastery's Ninjutsu. It was my first ever Ninjago set. So it's been quite a while since I've been. I would like to go back though. I've heard they added a bunch of things to the Orlando Legoland. As long as I know, I've been there 2 times. Yeah, Legoland's super fun. They had one at ours where the VR headset one. I don't know if they had that the one in Germany, but it was like a whole. Yeah, it was like a whole ride, but you put on a headset. I don't know, it was pretty neat. My Target has a lot of Lego set, a few Ninjago sets. That's how I feel like every store is around me that's like major retail store. It's just like always has a lot of Star Wars and a lot of City, but never any Ninjago. YouTube neither gives me notifications when you're live, even though I have notifications on. Huh, that's weird. I'm not sure why it does that. Yeah, I normally make a post before I jump on, so as long as you're just... It should pop up on your home screen if you're following me and check often, so... Yeah, I normally post about 5-10 minutes before I jump on a live stream, just by the time it takes me to get ready and get my camera stuff ready. But welcome back to this stream. We're currently building 17? 18? I think 18. Pretty sure we're on 18. I forgot. It's got to be pretty late there. What time is it at in your time zone, Robbie Demon? (1:16 a.m.) That's pretty early. Even though I became 18 on March 1st, I will definitely wish for the art for the life arc. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really want the Arc Dragon Life. Like in my original plans, I was gonna get it till I realized that I'm not made of money and I can't afford all that. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I probably will try to get the Dragon of Life at some point. Might be later in the year, but I'll try to get it at some point just to have because I have the Arc Dragon of Focus, so it'd be kind of cool to have the Focus Dragon and the I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Where's that thing going? Oh, okay, it sticks out and goes this way. Okay. Weird step. I did get the dragons pretty good, but those Draconis from the Ninja are much better in here. I bet. How are the tails? I can't really get a good look at the tails on the Ninja, but are they pretty solid? I realize I'm looking for the piece that's already sitting on top of the thing I'm building. Might be my favorite part, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to get some of the Draconis Form Ninja. I think they're so cool. But, I mean, I had to have the Old Town in the blacksmith shop and the character display, because, I mean, I don't know, it's just so cool. It's like, that's just kind of a set you can't pass up if you got the money. The Old Town would probably be a perfect Lego set for me because I normally build Legos so fast. Normally I'm a fast builder, but I'm just like slow today. If I like just sat down first thing in the morning and built this thing all morning, I could probably have it done in a day and a half. But just because I start building around noon, can you see J real quick? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so here's the J with the helmet on, the goggles, and these things open up too. So there's the glider, and then if you want him with the hood, which is, there it is. There's him with the hood. And I'll give him his nunchucks. There we go. There's him with his nunchucks and his hood. Pretty cool. Yeah, no problem. Is there any Lego figures you've gotten in the current pack you're doing? The current pack? I'm not sure about the current pack. I can't remember if the last one I built was this pack or the one before. None in this pack, but the previous pack, I think you weren't here, but we built the administration agent. This is the only figure we built this live stream. I thought I would mind the gold on him more than I thought. Yeah, it's actually growing on me. I think it'll be better when he has the gold shoulder armor. Just because he has the glider right now. And he doesn't come with the armor in the set, but he does in the character display, so I'll show that off more at the display. But yeah, I don't mind the gold more in hand. It's not terrible. It's probably still my least favorite of all the suits, but not bad, not bad. I think the minifigure lineup in this set is absolutely phenomenal. It's probably the best minifigure lineup out of any Ninjago set ever. Maybe. It might be ever. You never know. What do y'all think? What set has the best Ninjago minifigure lineup ever? If you're gonna get this place set, can you please live stream that? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get it Sunday, so hopefully I'll be done with this set hopefully by tomorrow. But I doubt tomorrow because I won't be able to live stream tomorrow night because I'm busy. But I'll probably finish it up Sunday. But I will be live streaming tomorrow, just not like this late. Toss up me between the markets and this set for the best fits. Yeah, that's probably easily the two best. If I had to choose one or the other right now, I'd probably be this set. Because, I mean, the markets has like Camille and Cyrus Borg, but it also has a lot of random civilians, which are like cool, but I mean, everybody in this set has a purpose. Even Chuck, who was Sensei Yang's student at one point. Tomorrow's Saturday for you, right? Because it's Saturday right now for me, so I'm getting confused. Yeah, tomorrow for me is Saturday, And I will have church tomorrow night because I go to home church. So we do church on Saturday nights instead of Sunday. So I will be at church tomorrow night. So I will definitely be live streaming at some point tomorrow, but it just won't be as late as I went today and yesterday. Okay, so here's the sticker right here with the Woo Crew, Sons of Garmadon, the Red Crows, the Sky Pirates, the Unity symbol from Season 10 where they have all their, I'm not even putting it in the camera, where they have all their hands in different colors, and then the two posters I think are people from comics. I can't remember which comic, and I don't recognize them. I think one's Tanabrax, a shadow puppet guy. I'm not sure who the other one is, but I feel like it's from Garmadon, the Garmadon comics. Yeah, it is such a cool sticker. I like how it has just so much going on. It's super cool. Well, thank you. We have gotten a lot done on this part of the build, and we have the entire front gate done. So we're actually doing pretty good on the set so far. This is a super fun build, though. I haven't built this set. I've actually never built a set this large, so. Spanjitsu Brothers and Tanabrax and some artist guy from the 4th installment of that series. Okay, I knew it was Tanabrax, but I didn't know the other one. Is this set getting heavy? That part's decently heavy. The entire set was really heavy. I'd say it's probably at least 30 pounds, maybe? If I had to put it into weight, I'd say at least 25 to 30. Yeah, it's getting decently heavy. The front gate's pretty heavy. Yeah, 30 pounds for the whole set, including the box. Yeah, I was like, picked it up and I was like, alright, I'm gonna be fine. And then we stopped by some other stores on the way out while we were in the mall, and it just like, I had to stop and sit it down a few times. It was just killing my fingers. Hey Kai, welcome back. What is your dream country to visit? For me, it's Japan, South Korea. My dream country, probably. Okay, so here's my dream country, and this is really, really weird as to why it's my dream country. But my dream country is Sweden, and it's to see the speed limit signs, which it sounds really weird, but in Sweden, their word for speed in Swedish is fart. So on all their signs, I saw one earlier where it said I forgot what the sign was. It was really funny. I'm gonna have to look at it. What it said. Where it said fart control, which means what's it mean? Hang on, I'm looking it up. Speed check or speed control, which is fart control in Swedish, and that's on their sign. And I really want to go all the way to Sweden just to look at a speed limit sign. My sister's learning Swedish. Oh, that's cool. Been to Sweden 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I've never been. I've only been in Europe to France, England, Italy, and Greece are the only 4 places I've been. But I'm going to Spain later this year. I'd also like to go to Switzerland. Switzerland sounds, I've heard it's really beautiful. I have been to America. Very nice, Uncle Ferdinand. Very nice. I also have been in America. America. I've been don't know how many states I've been to. I've been to at least 20, I think. I'm actually going to Washington, D.C. here pretty soon. I think we're leaving on the 22nd of January. And we're going to go to the, there we go, goes in there, the March for Life, which is a event in Washington, D.C. where we rally for preborn children to abolish abortion because it kills children, and that's not great. So we're advocating to try to ban abortion and defund abortion clinics so no more babies can be killed. So that's what we're going there to do, and I'll probably do some videos about that. I was learning Korean, but then I found it easier to write in Korean. I've actually never, tried to learn, I've done a little bit of Spanish. I'm doing Spanish this year again. I think I start in 6 days. And I did Mandarin Chinese for a little bit. That was also cool. Amen, doing good work. Well, thank you. It's with our SFLA, or Students for Life of America Club. We actually won a #1 high school group for our nationwide SFLA thing. So I think it was like we were first place out of, I don't even remember, but it was like 600 different high schools across America, and ours got first place. So that was super cool. I have another big piece left over, and I don't know, because this looks like it could be an extra piece, but I also don't think it's an extra piece. It's one of those ones where, like, it could go either way, but I'm thinking it's not an extra piece. I think I found it. Where it goes on the bottom. Nope. No. Maybe? No. Hang on. This thing would go on the other side. Oh, there it is. I found where it goes. I'm going to have to tear this entire chunk off. I've done Spanish, Russian, Chinese, and now Portuguese. Yeah, that's a lot of languages. I'm not fluent in any of them. We're just going to go from the bottom here. That's what we're going to do. I'm not fluent in any languages, but I used to be able to speak pretty decent Chinese and Spanish, but I haven't taken them in a while. I'm redoing them this semester. I'm very confused on how this is working. Maybe this goes here. Crud. Huh. It was all help from Duolingo. Yeah, I think I need to download Duolingo. I do not have Duolingo. I don't think that goes there. But I've also heard that the Duolingo bird will probably kill me if I don't keep up my lessons, so it's a toss-up. Random question: the country Turkey or the food Turkey? I've never been to Turkey, but I do like the food Turkey, and what would Thanksgiving be without turkey here in America? So, I know English, French, and Hindi. Oh wow, you're fluent in a lot of languages. Are you like fluent? Or do you just, have you just like started learning them? Oh wow, that's impressive. That's very impressive. Okay, I'm very confused on how this goes. I'm just gonna have to tear this whole thing out. This This is sad. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna tear. What languages do I know? English, and I'm learning Spanish, and I used to take Mandarin Chinese, but I'm not fluent in either. Unfortunately. Not fluent in either. I'm German and learn English, Spanish, and French. My classmates called me crazy. Now I can sadly only speak English fluent, but I will learn the others again with Duolingo. I really want to get fluent in a different language. I just need motivation, and I'm failing on the motivation part. Yeah, it's hard to be crazy when you're getting smarter. I don't get why people are like, you're crazy. It's like, no, I'm doing school. It's called getting smarter. Can't go crazy for being smarter. I'm thinking once I hit 1K, I might buy Old Town. Dude, that would be sick if you did that. That'd be definitely a big 1,000 subscriber celebration. See, Spanish is probably the best language to start if you're new to learning a new language. Yeah, especially going to Spain soon. I'm not sure how I feel about that because my mom's going to make me do everything in Spanish, and I don't want to do everything in Spanish. I went to Mexico and she made me order my meal in Spanish. And I didn't know one of the words, so I said half the sentence in Spanish and the other half in English. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Spanish is the easiest. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty decently easy at least. Bro, I don't want to go to school on Tuesday. I start back Tuesday too. Unfortunately, I'm not ready to start back, but I guess might as well. It's time. Okay, something good. I'm excited for this year of school, though. I like school. I'm doing college on top of my high school work, so I'm trying to graduate with my associate's degree when I graduate college. So currently have I don't even know how many hours I have. I think I have 12 credit hours so far. So that's pretty good. Monday is a teacher work day, so lucky, I guess, yeah. Needed to stay up an hour longer than the others for Spanish lessons Monday and Wednesday. What do I plan to become? I'm hoping to do something in computers. So I'm looking maybe IT, cybersecurity. I think would be a very cool job. So I'm hoping to go into something with some kind of computers. Not sure exactly what, but that's at least what I'm saying for now. Anybody else know what they, oh, crud, I just dropped a piece. Anybody else know what they want to be when they grow older and get a degree, or don't get a degree? I think college is optional. I don't think it's, mandatory. I'm doing it unless I have a better career option come up. I dropped my piece. I'm gonna have to get down on all fours and dig through. Oh, I bumped the camera. I want to be a doctor or pilot or something else. Yeah, those are all really good career choices. Doctors make a lot of money. Pilots make a lot of money. I'm an apprentice in a hotel currently. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's actually a pretty cool job. How do you like that? There it is. Alright, I found my missing piece, guys. I want to be a Lego ambassador. That is a really great job option, which is scary to think about. You're in your last year of high school? Yeah, I think next year's my last year of high school, and then I'll be done with high school, which... Wait, what do I need this for? I've already done that stuff. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it feels like just yesterday I was like graduating kindergarten, and now it's like graduating high school. Gotta go eat my tacos, but I will be back. Alright, CJ Walker, enjoy your tacos. Dreams to be director, if not film, fight choreographer, just something in film. Yeah, film is actually would be a really fun job. Bye, Jay. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be here when you get back. Hopefully. But we're starting bag 19 now, so. Really complicated, especially in the breakfast service and the service in the restaurant. What kind of hotel do you work at? Like, what company? Like, Hyatt or Marriott? I just want to be an actor, except it really could be bumpy. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'd want to be an actor just to be like... Not sure if I want to be like that out there. But I guess I have a YouTube channel, so I'm kind of out there. I don't know. I want to try and work for a company called Tag Live and do entertainment stuff. I'd really like something in the entertainment business. I really want something like techie, but also like interesting. Hotel of the MK Hotel chain. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds actually like a cool job. I need to get a job. I think I'm going to get a job this summer. I've just been so busy with school I haven't been able to do it, to get a job. We're starting bag 19 here on the stream. As we rip it open and start the bid. I have no idea where I'm going to work. Maybe don't try to get a job at my bricks and minifigures. That would be sick. They wouldn't even need to think twice about hiring me. I'd be like, I just know everything about Lego. Like, you don't have to train me. I just know how it works. You could go in a marketing department where they make commercials and advertisements. That'd actually be a cool job. I actually thought about that. I do like editing and like making stuff like that and like coding and stuff like that. I think that's like really cool. Oh, that stuff always interests me. Just opened up Dr. Julian. What pack is Dr. Julian in? Because you are a lucky duck. I cannot wait to get Dr. Julian. When's stream going to end? Either when I finish this bag or the next one. He's in bag 40? I'm on 19. You're almost done with the set. I'm gonna be here a while. Yeah, we'll probably stream for another... Shoot, I just dropped my piece. Probably stream for another maybe 30 minutes, maybe? I'll either finish... It's 8:41 here p.m. currently, so... Where's my piece? There it is. Alright. Yeah, so it's 8:41 p.m. here. So, not too late, but I'll probably try to get to bed before 10 o'clock. Just because I got school in the morning. But I am homeschooled, so I don't have to go anywhere, which is nice. I love being homeschooled. You're 4 bags away from being halfway there. Yeah, I am almost halfway there. Same, I am in EST. Yeah, so we're in the same time zone here, so I guess that works. Yeah, I'll try to be off before... I have to be off before 10, because... just the internet turns off at 10, so I can't lose the internet. Yeah, front office pretty chill unless you have a lot of check-ins or check-ins that weren't in the system. If you decorate and place tables and share offerings for a special occasion. Sounds like a decent job. We normally, my mom does the travel hacking stuff for points. So we'll always go to Hyatt hotels. So I've been to a lot of places. So we go on a lot of vacations just because of the travel hacking thing. She gets like points with credit cards that she gets. So we basically get free flights and hotels. Not completely free, but a lot cheaper than you'd get them normally. My parents are a bit strict with buying expensive Lego. Mine normally are, but I've been talking about the set for so long, and this was what I asked for Christmas was just money to get this set. So my mom was fine with me getting it. But normally around $100 sets, my mom's fine with it. But if it's like really expensive and it's like okay, wow, I'm surprised she let me get this $300 set and then the blacksmith shop and the display. I was surprised she let me do that, but it sounds decent. But working in a hotel is really hard. Yeah, I bet. I'm sure it's like a lot of work to get all the. I guess you got housekeeping, keep the rooms clean, and dealing with all the people who got their rooms. We've had a lot of problems in hotels. We've been around. When we went to our hotel in Venice, we booked 2 rooms, but one of the rooms, the ceiling was like full of black mold, so we had to all squeeze into one room. The 4 of us shared a shared 3 twin-sized mattresses, and then one was just on the floor, and we were all like cramped in there, and it was kind of miserable the first night in Venice. So that kind of sucked. But I mean, when you're in Venice, there's mold everywhere. I mean, it's built on water. So, are you buying season 4 sets right now? No, just because I bought every Legacy set, and it was a lot. So I probably won't buy the season 4 sets right now. I'm planning on getting the Dragon Life eventually. I'm just not sure when. And I'll probably get the mission mech too at some point. But just because I got all the legacy sets day one, it's probably going to be a while before I get some Lego sets again. I got to give my bank account a chance to recover. What about spinners? I might get the spinners just for the Void and Nia and then the Earth monsters. So I'm thinking about it. I'll probably end up getting the spinners. I'll do it if I get the spinners, I'm gonna get them with a set. So it's not just gonna be a purchase with the spinners. So we'll see what I get. It's not set in stone yet. I do like the spinners though. I'm glad they kept the same design. Because I do have the one from the Arc Dragon Focus with Drix, so I at least have that one. I got the Blacksmith character display for Christmas. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, they'll be here. I just got them the other day, and they'll be here. I don't know when they'll be here. Sunday? I think I said Sunday. I ordered them last night in between streams. When I ate dinner, and I got off to eat dinner, I just ordered the blacksmith shop and the character display before coming up to live stream again. Yeah, I'm very excited for those sets. So they'll be super cool. Wait, this set was for the 15th anniversary Ninjago team, right? Yes. So there were 3. Yes, so if you can kind of see on the box. I can adjust the... Actually, I'll just do this. I think you can see it there. Nope, you cannot. I'll just do this over here. I don't know if you can see the box now. Yeah, you can. The 15th anniversary, and then it shows the minifigs. I kind of want to work in bricks and minifigs. That would be such a fun job. Adjust it back here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm tempted to apply for a job in my local bricks and minifigs. It's within driving distance for me, so it's not too bad. So I might get a job there over the summer. Depending on how much they pay. If it's not going to be very much, and I can get a job at like somewhere else with the same amount of hours for way more, I'll probably do that. Strange, it's called Legacy 1 while it appears in Dragon's Rise Season 4. Yeah, I do think that's kind of weird, but I think it's just more for the figures, because those are kind of a Legacy throwback. The Blacksmith Shop and the character display definitely are like Legacy, but this one does appear will appear in Season 4, I should say. So that'll be interesting why it's a Legacy set, but at least got a bunch of throwbacks. Like in In the show, I doubt they'll have like Faith's shop or Dr. Saunders' office or stuff like that. I know it'll definitely be the base for the Loyalists, but I'm not sure about any of the other stuff like that. Lego store, but that store. Yeah, my Lego store is like an hour away, all the way in a big city. So I'm not sure I want to drive through a big city every day, especially with me just getting my driver's license recently. So I'm just not sure if I want to drive that far, but I can do 30 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, I would totally geek out if I worked at if it bricks and minifigs. I'd be like going nuts. Since you like coding and tech, you could become a set designer since it makes everything on computer. I heard Lego pays well. Yeah, I'm sure they do pay well. I'm just like the least creative person ever. Like I'm really, really bad at mocks. I used to be good at them, but now it's just like I just cannot make a mock. I might do. What I might do is I might try to make a mock just out of random pieces I have, but I never would have the right colors for anything. But we'll see. Maybe if I get better at Lego building, maybe I'll look into it. But cybersecurity and IT are paying like crazy right now. What's your favorite non-Lego Ninjago set for me? It's a Lego Parrot and camera. Yes, mock is my own creation. When is the next stream? My next stream will be tomorrow. This will be my last stream of the night. So when I get off, I'll be done for the night. And then we'll zoom around. Well, I guess we're in the same time zone, so we'll be around 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then we'll stream till about 4. And then I'll have to get off and go to church. So, yo, Jay, welcome back. Yeah, the set is looking really good. So here's the front. It's looking really good so far. I think you can see that. Do you do stop motion? I don't, but I've been thinking about giving it a shot. I've tried to do one, but I don't have any base plates like set, so when I did it, it was going to be like Garmadon walking around through the Temple of Resurrection. But when I tried it, it was like the temple kept moving, because I kept bumping my tripod and the temple wasn't like bound to the floor, the ground, so it just kept moving around and it looked bad, so I didn't post it. But I'll try to get one out eventually. I say eventually, it'll probably be in like 10 years. Who's the most wasted Spectral Forbidden 5 member in Season 3 Part 2? Definitely Rox, and either Rox or Drix, but I'd say Rox is number 1, just because I think we all kind of wanted to see her fear power in Part 2, and we're let down. I have to go see you tomorrow. Alright, see you, Kai. Thanks for joining the stream, and I will be live streaming again tomorrow, so I will see you then if you join. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out. We're currently building the roof for the post office here. So this swings open to reveal the inside of the shop, and we're building the roof that's going to go on here. Oh shoot, my hand is blocking that. Oh well. What is your? I never realized that. I realized never next question. What is your favorite non-Lego Ninjago set for me? It's Lego Parrot and Camera. My favorite non-Ninjago set is definitely the 2017 Death Star, just because that's like my big Star Wars set, which I do have in my collection. So that will probably be my favorite. 50% chance I'll make the live stream tomorrow. That's okay if you can't. I won't be live streaming too long. We probably won't get through a lot tomorrow. But we are going to try. We are going to try. But I'll definitely be on Sunday night. And then at least tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a lot of live streaming on the channel for for the next few days. Yeah, don't worry about being like obligated to be here. I mean, if you can make it, that's great. But if you like are trying to cram it in, it's alright if you guys have to miss. I must be here though. Yeah, I gotta see the progress, am I right? Seems like you will definitely be building for this for the next few days. I will start work next week and come home nearly midnight. Maybe I can see your late night streams, but not the noon streams. Yeah, I'll probably be done with this by next week. I mean, I think I'm looking to be done with this set by Sunday, is I hope when I finish up. If not Sunday, then Monday. And then by the blacksmith shop and the character display, that'll probably take me a day of live stream. So hopefully I'll be done with all my sets by Monday. I won't be on at all on Tuesday. So there's be no live streams on Tuesday. Well, maybe Tuesday afternoon. If I still have sets to build. But it'll be after 4. I won't have anything that morning or anything, so. But we're already going on to bag 20 here, I think. Be cool attending these streams to talk about Ninjago would definitely calm me down. Yeah, I really enjoy talking about Ninjago, if you guys can't tell, and it's great to have other people to talk Ninjago with me, because I don't have any other friends that like Ninjago, so. How many streams will you do Sunday and how long? Sunday, I will probably do, the same amounts, probably like 3 streams, so 1 right after lunch, and then I'll stream till dinner, and then after, I guess that's 2 streams. So I'll probably do like 2 streams-ish. Hopefully I'll do 2 streams, but I think I'll probably be streaming from like 1 to maybe 5 or 6. Or, jeez, come on, close, you can do it. And then from normally like maybe 7:30 to around 9-ish. Okay, moving on to 2 streams of bad isn't too bad. Yeah, they're normally over like 2 hours each. Coming to these streams and talking Ninjago is a highlight of my day. Well, thank you. That makes my day. This has been so much fun, live streaming and talking Ninjago. I really haven't had a chance to do this. So I'm definitely glad I'm able to do this now. Where is pack 20? Okay, so we're on pack 20 now. And I'm looking down and I'm only seeing... Oh, no, that's not it. Pack 23 and 22. So I'm going to have to dig for pack 20 and 21. I have no idea where they're at. No idea. We have 44 bags. They get lost. 29, 44, 33, 35, 24, 25, 36, 26, 40, and 30. Those aren't it. That's not it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to find it. It did disappear. I don't know what happened to it. This is not good. I'll find it, don't worry. It's here somewhere. Here's 22, 23. I hope I didn't throw them away. Check my garbage bag. I don't know where they're at. Bag 20. Yeah, bag 20 and 21 have just... Oh, I found them. I found them. They're both sitting over here on my floor in plain sight. Would you look at that? I found them both. Don't worry. Ta-da! Bag 20 and 21. We have done it, guys. Yeah, it was a little loud. I was kind of surfing through all my other bags, throwing them around. Okay. We will bust open bag 20. We'll see if this is the last one of the night. If I get through this one fast, we'll finish 21 and finish this section. We'll probably get through 20 and 21 and finish this section and then call it a night. What is your favorite villain army in Dragon Dragon? Probably, I would say my favorite is the Wolf Mask army. I think their designs are so cool. And I like their, I think I prefer their blue form over the red and purple. I think they were just so intimidating in Dragon's Rising Season 2. So probably the Wolf Mask army. We do have a new minifigure for this section of the build, which is going to be, if you guys can guess it, it is, you guys can see it on my instruction manual. It is Faith of the Dragon. I'm either going to do this one, or I might finish 20 and 21 just to finish up this section of the Old Town and get at least the first two sections done. Fun fact, Singer could have gotten the red energy claws, but he chose not to. I did not know that, to be honest. I did not know he could have done that. I thought it was just because he wasn't wearing the wolf mask that he couldn't do it, or he was like the general. I guess I really never thought about that. Yep, there's a better look at Faith. She looks really good, and she has an alternate face print. I do like this one. The only other Dragon Hunter I have in my collection is Iron Baron, which I got off eBay, like 90% of my figures. I got Iron Baron in the little foil pack that came out. I don't even remember when it came out, but it was one of the foil packs. Got it off eBay. My favorite hunted character other than Young Wu. Yeah, I really enjoyed Faith in that section of hunted. I thought she was a really good character to have. Where does this thing go? Oh, that's where it goes. Okay. Fun fact 2, Shattersprint, Wolf Mask, Gong, and Mallet of Shatter and Anthroxy magic can still be used after Thunderfang's death. I guess that would make sense. I know their elemental powers probably can't just because Thunderfang's gone. But, I mean, they wouldn't really have a point of passing on Thunderfang's powers. I'm not sure where they'd go. But it might be like the Balance Source Dragon, you never know. Yeah, that makes sense about the rest of them, at least. Let's see if I can find the piece I'm looking for here. Where is that? There it is. I got it now. Starting bag 42. You are on fire building that set. It's funny. You're building Old Town, watching a live stream of me building the Old Town. Are you getting like deja vu watching this, being like, hey, I just built that? Oh yeah, hair reveal. I have dark hair. Ta-da! Thank you. I just got a haircut. I would reveal my haircut, but that'd be revealing my face, which I won't be doing here on the channel. At least not for a while. Nice glasses, thank you. They're pretty dirty, so I'll clean them. But I do like the frames, really nice frames. They're pretty dirty, but those are my frames. They look pretty nice. I like the white stripe with the black, and it looks nice. The flip. Okay, it does. Okay. Cassandra just disappeared after the tournament of the sources. Yeah, he got imprisoned in the City of Temples, whatever it's called, the dungeon, where Blecht was held in part 2 of season 3. I wish we would have seen Cinder, and I hope we see Cinder at least one other time in Dragon's Rising, because I really enjoyed Cinder. I don't know about you guys, but I just love Cinder. Such a cool character. I left my flower short, because this flower fell off somewhere. I'll figure it out later. Just putting Cheryl and later Spectral stole his and the clan's soul. Yeah, but then it had been returned at the end of season 3, part 2. Yeah, Cinder needs to come back, and he's one of the best characters in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know if the Spectral soul stole his soul, because he would have been imprisoned in the same place as Blecht, and Blecht didn't have his souls taken, and he didn't hear anything about a Spectral invasion. So I'm not sure if the Wolf Clan and Cinder got their souls taken. They might have just been ignored. Maybe the Dragonians didn't really know they were there. Not sure. Dot confirmed the clan got their souls taken. He's part of. Oh, okay. I did not see that they got their souls taken. That was confirmed. Maybe I need to watch more Tanner Fishies. I thought I watched all his videos, but maybe I did not. Doc also confirmed that Kerr wasn't interested in freeing claims since they weren't necessary. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I mean, they had the Dragonian army. I mean, why? Was shocked that the ninja trusted Ruby's uncle after your team with Order out and tried to sabotage the whole tournament sources. I mean, when you kind of don't have a choice, and I don't really think they had a choice because they had to figure out how to defeat him, and Black was the only person with that knowledge. So it makes sense why they did. But 5 aren't great bosses and don't really care about their underlings. I mean, when you're that powerful, you really don't have a reason to. I mean, they had a new army that actually was doing something for them by locating the prismatic blades. So they really didn't have a reason to free the Wolf Clan. Plus, the Forbidden Five were flying everywhere, and the wolf masks didn't fly. So it kind of would have been an inconvenience to them. We are currently building the inside of Faith's shop. If you guys are wondering what's going on in the build. I'm starting to dislike my username, but I need some ideas. I do still want to use his profile. You could go by Rogue. That'd be a cool profile name if you needed one. Be like Jay. Now then I think about it, the Dragonians were corrupted by chaos. Maybe the Gauntlet amplified their chaos as well. Maybe. That'd be an interesting... That's definitely an interesting theory. You never know. You never know. Which one is better, Evil Jay or Rogue Jay? Character-wise, definitely Rogue. But design-wise, Evil Jay. Probably Evil Jay. I love Evil Jay's design so much. But character-wise in the show, Rogue easily, and it's not close. You could go by Rogue Jay. Yeah, that's not a bad username. If you needed ideas, at least still stay with the J. Yeah, we'll probably go through bag 21 on this live stream just to finish up this section of the Old Town, and then tomorrow we'll tackle the next section of the Old Town. Should the Forbidden Five's bodies are in the land of lost things, Blaze will wait the moment they died. That's true, not just skipped his body. Maybe. I don't know if they take bodies to the land of lost things. It could be, but I think it's more like objects, and I guess there's the people, but they were alive. I'm not sure about dead bodies. That'd be kind of weird if they're just like, hey, look, guys are... And then, like, a bunch of dead bodies just came out. Like, that'd be kind of freaky. 21 out of 45. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost. When you mentioned it, I've been needing to change my username. Should change it to something Ninjago themed. That'd be really cool. There's the little sticker. It says Faith in Ninjago. I think. I know the first one's definitely an F because that's my my thing on my channel. F for Falcor. So I think that sign says Faith. If I'm not mistaken. I'm going to take a small break, and I'll be right back in maybe a minute or two. I won't end the live stream, but I'll be back in a minute or two. Oops. This is what I was building yesterday.
I got you.
Yeah, and that's what I built today.
That connects to something else you have?
No, this all connects together.
Well, I mean, I thought you said like once you finish this build that it connects to something else, like one of the other temples or...
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
I think that was the display which connects to the little things for the 15th anniversary minifigures.
Right.
This one doesn't connect to anything.
I got you. Those are old boxes?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the new one. So,
cool.
Yeah. Alright.
You end up ordering those other ones?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll be here Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like 60 days or 90 days out.
I got them from Amazon.
So,
Not the latest store, so I don't get the points, but at least it won't be here in May.
yeah.
So, anyway.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's what? These gift for purchase.
Pony?
Yeah. It's like a Chinese ear to horse or something like that. So got it for free with the stuff. Vintage display card.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty neat. Love you. Alright. Oh, I'm back. That was my dad just popping in. You was just checking on the set. Yes, I'll probably try to finish this bag up and then do the next one, and then we'll call it a night. Just at least finish this section of the old town because it is coming along very, very well. He's gone now. He can't see you, but I'll tell him you said hey. It's coming along really well. I'm really bad at small talk if you guys can't tell. I don't know, I'm getting tired. 9:17 here. It's like my bedtime. Not that I have a bedtime, but I normally go to bed around this time. Do you think decay can affect ghosts? Honestly, I don't think it can. Because she'd have to touch them for it to happen, and you can't really touch a ghost unless the ghost becomes physical and like on purpose for a second, like I think Cole did, or he started to in season 5 or 6, I can't remember. I think it was 5. And then Day of the Departed. But honestly, I don't think Kirk could decay a ghost. What's a bad small talk saying? We're just talking about Legos. That's what we're gonna do. Legos is like my go-to revert small talk thing. So I'm really bad at small talk unless it's between texts. I'm good at texting. I can text fine. But I just cannot do small talk. I think you make ghost temporarily weaker. It's not a bad theory. It could. It's possible. I think I skipped another step, guys. I finished the bag and there's more pieces left over. So I have to pump through this entire thing. Oh, where did this thing go? Oh, I only did. Okay. Let's look at this. This thing goes like this. And this goes like this. Okay. Now let's put it back in. Okay, I think this might all be extra pieces. So I think we're done with bag 20. So we'll finish bag 21 and then we will end the stream for tonight. This is the last bag in this section of the Old Tones. We're currently on 21. We got a runaway piece. Yeah, I'm really hyped for the new season of season 4. Mine Kanker thinks she's the most beautiful member of the Forbidden Five besides Rocks. I talk too much about the Forbidden Goats. That's okay. I don't think you can talk too much about the Forbidden Five because they're just so good. Oh, string. This is gonna be interesting. Yep, halfway done after 2 bags. So this bag and then the next one and I'll be halfway done. Okay. Let's get this one knocked out. Noct is the #1 goat for real. You are 100% correct. Not even close. Noct is the goat. Noct's probably one of my favorite Ninjago villains ever. I know he was kind of not done great as one of the Forbidden Five, but I mean, it's like Noct. He's incredible. He looks cool. He sounds cool. He kicks butt, and he had like 27 elemental powers at once, so. Can't go wrong with Noct. I think Zark is intelligent, but uses intelligence. I think that in itself is overrated. Yeah, honestly, I think Zark is a lot better. I think he only got beat by Pixel just because he's a little rusty, but I think back in his prime, so back before they got captured and put in the nether space, I think he would have been like extremely powerful. Noct Forbidden Goat, yes, yes, and yes. 100%. Noct is so cool. He's such a good character. Him and Drix were easily the best, but I feel like Noct was better done because Drix was kind of sidelined in part 2, whereas Noct at least had the good fight with Cole. But I was very sad to see Noct evaporate. That was sad. Very sad. Frack didn't deserve to be yelled at by Lord Ross after calling Cole Master. I agree, Lord Ross was a little tough there. Poor Frack. Frack was just doing his job. Just trying to be a good kid, but I am glad Frack joined the ninja team because I liked him right away. I feel like season 2, part 2 was Frack's best season though. Out of the 3 parts that he's been in, I feel like season 2, part 2 has been his best. Where's that piece? There it is. I found it. Could have potentially killed Nia and Kai. So I do think that Zark is either Rusty, Gentleman, or he's too dumb in part 1. Honestly, I think it was Rusty. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the fact that I think he was Rusty, because, I mean, he kicked Nia's butt and Kai's butt in part 2 in that fight. Like, it was just not even close. If Jay would not have shown up, Zark would have accomplished his goals. But I do think Zark was redeemed in part 2, so I'm glad about that. do think Zark and Kerr both were really good in part 2 in their fights. Even though they didn't talk or have any lines or anything, I both think they fought well. Especially if Noct died, I will force the writers to bring them back. Especially him back. Yeah, they need to bring Noct back. Noct was so good. He used his power well. At first, I was skeptical about the brute force elemental power, but it was like as the more he used it, the more I liked it. I don't know why the ninja were shocked when they saw Eren and Lord Ross together in Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 1. They literally saw Eren go after him at the end of Tournament of Swords. Yeah, I'm not... honestly, I'm kind of surprised too that they didn't understand that, but I think what in their minds they just saw Eren as trying to be a hero and save somebody who's going to be destroyed by the Five. I don't think they expected Eren to join Lord Ross. I kind of like Eren joining Lord Raza. I think it was kind of an interesting arc for him. Yeah. I mean, that's all speculation. It's not like pure fact that that's how they felt. So it's like, there is no wrong or right answer. It's just speculation and fan theories. Because that's what we do. We just speculate about a Lego show. Because why not? Kerr was cool, but Decay was extremely underused. She decayed Ruby. Wildfire promised to defeat them, and then we had Wildfire against Forbid 5 member. Her Decay to Love. What a wasted chance for Decay. Yeah, because Decay was only used twice. And I feel like it could have been used way more, but I do like the scenes that it was used. I feel like it was used extremely well in the scenes that they did use it. So the Grogu scene, I think, was decayed really well. Yo, welcome back, Kai. We are almost done with the stream because we were going to finish bag 21. We're about halfway through bag 21. And then we will call it a night and pick this up tomorrow. We'll probably be streaming for another 20 minutes-ish. You can do it, Uncle Ferdinand. I believe in you. Post pictures on my community tab. Just take some pictures and post it on the community tab here on my YouTube so I can see when you're done. So we can all see your completed Old Town. The part where Rock wishes the ninja to call her amazing or something like that was hilarious in my opinion. That was really fun. Are you going to make a review video of the sets? I'm actually planning on making a review for all 3 of the Legacy sets if I can get motivated. So the plan right now is to do it. So, sweet. Thank you, Uncle Ferdinand. That was so country when I said that. I said, thank you, Uncle Ferdinand. Who says that? I'm goofy. Yeah, I'm planning on starting set reviews pretty soon. That was actually the original reason I started this channel, was to do set reviews, and then I never did set reviews. Because I wanted a light box, but are you ever going to do a face reveal? Probably not. Maybe eventually, but probably not anytime soon. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it for a long while. Kurt's a pretty funny character. Every time she's an evil smile and she's a mouth and bear open, so it looks kind of funny to me. Yeah, honestly, Kurt, I feel like is definitely an underrated Dragon's Rising, or underrated member of the Forbidden Five. I feel like she didn't have much screen time, but when she was on screen, she was super cool, very entertaining. I like her voice too. It's interesting. It's like unexpected, but interesting. We got a hair reveal though, so that surely has to count for something. Yeah, we did get a hair reveal today. So, there we go. Hair reveal. And glasses reveal, if you guys count that. Imagine seeing early. Yeah, I have terrible vision. I can see without my glasses, but they didn't tell me I had to wear them full time, but I do wear them full time. Just because if I don't, everything's like kind of fuzzy for me. It's not like terrible, but I just prefer having glasses full time. You got the wrong tune, Prime. That is what I meant. Yeah, I really hope we do get that Forbidden 5. I'm blanking. Forbidden 5 Legacy short in June with the Dragon Masters versus the Forbidden 5. I'm not sure because it might have been debunked. We'll see. This time tomorrow, if LEGO releases a video with a stop motion with Dr. Saunders touring the old town, I think the Legacy Forbidden 5 short will be true, but if it isn't tomorrow, or we don't get a Legacy Dr. Saunders stop motion touring the old town, then I don't think we'll be getting the Forbidden 5 short. But the leaked shorts right now that were speculated are the Forbidden 5 versus Dragon Masters, an Overlord short, and the Upley short. Yeah, Tanner Fishies did say it was fake, but that also might not be true because at the same time, he, if it'll go in, the only reason he has for debunking it is that the Season 7 drop came early. We're supposed to come on January 10th, and it came the other day. So I think if the videos, maybe not on the right days, but as long as the videos in that document come out, then I think it might have a chance. But if the videos aren't coming out, that the document said were coming out, then I don't think those shorts will be real. So, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see tomorrow. I'm more just holding out hope because I want a Forbidden 5 versus Dragon Master short. I may just be going crazy and just throwing stuff out there, but Zark is also hilarious. For example, the scene where all the Forbidden 5 members look at the servant son, Thunderfang Jin. He has his big eyes too, which is funny. Yeah, Zark's eyes, I kind of like his eyes, because they're like red, and like the rest of it's like the only red thing, which is kind of funny, but his eyes are like always red. Whereas like the other 5's members, their eyes become red, but Zark's are just always red, which I think is an interesting fact. At least I think. I don't think I've seen him without red eyes. Maybe it's purple eyes, I can't remember. Does he have red or purple eyes? Maybe I'm just tripping. Let me look on the minifigure right here. He has red eyes on the minifigure, okay. I hope Dragon's Rising will be revealed early. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want it to be leaked, just because we've had so many leaks. Granted, I do watch, if it's leaked early, I will watch it. I did it for the last 2 leaked seasons. But I do hope we get a teaser trailer for Season 4 soon. I really hope we get it soon. Red eyes, alright, cool. I was pretty sure, and then I was like, started second guessing myself. His eyes will glow red, while Nox Marine eyes turn blue, eyes turn red. Yeah, I knew they like glowed a little red, but they were like, I was pretty sure they were like already naturally red. Oh boy, here comes the string. Here we go. String is always my worst enemy in LEGO sets. So we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I gotta tighten a knot. Who? Okay, let me see if I can get this string. String is always my worst enemy in Lego. You got this. Thank you. We're almost done. So we just gotta tighten the knot now. What I'm sure about is Rox wears a mask because she got bullied once. Her fangs are shorter than her brother's. Maybe. I think she wears a mask as an intimidation factor, as like part of her fear power. I think it just kind of like maybe helps amplify her fear powers because she looks different, because she didn't look intimidating with the that's a weak knot. I understand Lego, not string. Okay, I think I got a strong knot here. Pull it. It doesn't come undone. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bust out my trusty knife. It's somewhere over here, and try to cut the remainder of this string off, so it doesn't look goofy. There we go. Alright, let's try this. And at the end of this, we will put the hook. And I gotta tell you, another knot, man, that mask, she looks normal, not evil and terrifying. Yeah, when it fell off, I was kind of surprised they showed her without the mask on at the end of Season 3, Part 1. What's the string for? It is for it's going to be like a little lift system. I'll show you in a second when I finish it. But it's like for a little crate lift. Nope, oh man. No, the zip line comes later. The zip line is not string. That's solid Lego. But if you look on the, let's see if I can put it down. On the box up here, if you can kind of see this right here, that's what it's going to be for. So it's going to be for the crane on top of Faith's workshop. So. Jeez. Come on. So I can get this tight one more time, and then it should be good. It's not working. There we go. Okay, we got it. Another good knot. That's in there pretty good. Do decently, and we'll put it again. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think I got it decently. Oh, there we go. So we got our knots tied. Yay! Hooray for that. See me wind it up. That was a big set. Yeah, this is a really big set. Remember how Zane's ice core thing from the Ninja movie? Yeah, that was a really big set. I think I saw it at my local Bricks and Minifix once. Can we get to wind it up now? Yeah, all the Ninjago movie vehicles were actually pretty big. They had the Kai Fire mech at my local Bricks and Minifix last time I went for I think $50. I think they had the Garmadon mech and the Kai mech from the Ninjago movie. Things always funny is all the members for Big Five and Storm Village run across chaos while Kerr dashes away and knock punching him out of the screen. What do you think this set is going to retire? This set is probably going to retire either at the end of this year, but I doubt it. So I want to say end of next year. Either end of this year or end of next year. If I had to say one or the other. Alright, we are almost done with bag 21. So, okay, so here you can see the crane here. I think it's on the camera. Okay, yeah, so if I just turn this, the load comes all the way to the bottom. Now I just turn it, it comes back up. I'm jerking around wildly. And if you're wondering what's in the barrel, it is a little cookie. That's all that's in the barrel. Nothing special. Just a little cookie. It's actually supposed to bring around to this side. That'd be alright. Oh, and the crane swivel so you can have it on either side of the house. Retires at the end of this year? Okay, I guess I missed that. Storm Village is actually so cool. I don't understand why they retire sets so fast. I know, right? I feel like they only retired that one just because of the Morrowind Road, where they didn't want to make so many. I'm really not sure why, but the results we have for now look so good. It really does. Waffles of cookie. Yes, we always get random food. When it's in crates, it's always a random food. In the tournament Temple City, the box of crates we have in their crate is just a cookie too. I love when Kai turns evil from touching Shin's staff and when Cole gets mind control. Yeah, I really do like the different versions of the evil ninja. I hope we'll see Cole turn evil one more time, just because I feel like his was the most underwhelming evil form. Jay, I don't think I need to see Jay evil again, because I think he's already done his arc pretty good. Where does this thing go? Oh, it goes over here. Okay. But I think Cole should get another evil arc, and then Zane with the Ice Emperor, I think I'm good. So, yeah, Kai with Staff of Elements was a really cool scene. Okay, we have what corruption is crazier, the Overlord in Darkness or Thunderfang in Chaos? Probably the Overlord in Darkness, not gonna lie. Okay, so this is my last step of the stream, so I'm just gonna finish this step and then I will end the stream. So, finished and post depicted attack. I'll check it out once I hop off the stream here. Possessed Lloyd is the go-to evil ninja though. I agree. I wish I had that figure so bad. That'd be such a cool figure to have. It's like my dream figure. If I had to have one Ninjago figure, it'd be Possessed Lloyd. Bye. It was fun. So many streams with you. Well, bye. This is last step, so we'll be off here in the next 5 minutes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Really enjoyed having LEGO discussions with you guys, and we'll be back for more tomorrow. Nora versus Ninja Season 5 episode 1 was crazy. One of my favorite fights in the OG show. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite fights too. That was such well done. It was perfectly done in my opinion. Okay, so we're going to put this thing on. Where's it go? Over here. Right? Yeah. Perfect. So here is the finished result. Oh, never mind. I lied. That's not the finished result because we have a big piece. Plot twist. It's also my dream figure along with the Ice Emperor. I do have the Ice Emperor figure, but Possessed Lloyd and the Golden Master are like my two most wanted figs. Where does this thing go? I hate when I have big pieces left over. I'm very confused on where this goes. Where does it go? The nearly finished result looks very nice. It really does. I'm just missing this one big piece, and I have no idea where it goes. Where does this thing go? It's on the bottom there, right? Oh, no, I see where it goes. Right? I think it goes underneath here. Oops. Pop a little fire again. Okay, I found where it goes, guys. It goes underneath the roof tile. Right here. Okay, we have done it. We have found it. We're good. Pop this thing back on. And okay, now we are done. So this is the completed second part of the old town. We have built Faith's little house here. Not house, but like Dragon Hunter, and then thing, and then here's the postman's office we built with the swinging door, and the rock opening is the secret entrance to the old town. Put that back in there. Front of the postman's office, and then all this mailbox, beautiful sticker, and then from this part, we built Acronics. We built the administration agent. We built the postman, and we built, where's she at? Faith. So that will end today's stream. Looking awesome. Where does it look? Yeah, it does look really nice. So maybe before I end the stream, what I'll do is I'll attach it to the front of the old town, and then I'll end the stream. If I grab the other one over here. Perfect. So here's the front. And this is just going to slide in right there. So I'll pop my phone out of the tripod. And there is the old town result. It's probably about maybe a pound or two right now. But anyway, there's the whole thing, and then from the inside, there's the inside. So pretty neat. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and this will conclude today's stream as we are halfway done with the old town, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks, Uncle Ferdinand, and have a great night, guys. Bye.